Good day to you coders, and thank you for supporting us on Project Codelaborate. In this video, we'll be discussing threads. So what exactly is a thread? A thread can be described as a line of execution, and each line of execution has its own sequence of program statements. And so what threads essentially allow us to do is they allow us to split up processes and execute multiple methods at one time. So here we have a little visual for threads. On the left-hand side, we have our 3 threads, and on the right-hand side, we have our 3 functions. And so we have thread 1, thread 2, thread 3. Thread 1 maps to the sky function, thread 2 maps to the sun function, thread 3 maps to the grass function. And so what we're able to do with our 3 threads is we're actually able to run them at the same time. So we can run the sky, sun, and grass function all at the same time. So we have something known as the main thread, and the main thread is the thread that executes from the main method. So when you're writing a program, you have the main method, you have public static void main string array args, and what that exactly is that's the main thread, and that's the thread that's executed when you run a program. And so in this example, we are printing out hello world, and so on the main thread, we are executing the print statement. So if we want to run on a different thread, we have 2 different requirements. We have to first extend thread, and then we also have to have a run method. So our first requirement is that the class must be a subclass of the thread class. So in this example here, we have class 1 extends thread, and so with extensions, we're able to make class 1 a subclass of thread. And then we also have to have the run method, and so the run method can be thought of as the main method for that class. So here we have class 1 extends thread, and in public void run, that can be thought of as our main method, and so that's the method that's actually run when we execute that certain thread. So in order to start a thread, we have something known as the start method, and this method can be used on classes that have the run method defined within them. So the start method automatically calls the run method within the class. So here we have a complete example. And so if we start off, we are importing Java utilities, and we actually have to import java.util.thread, but we decide to import everything. And in our public class alone, we have a main method, and it's actually throwing an exception because you know there are exceptions when you use threads. And so we create an object called 1, and that 1 object is defined below right here. We have class 1 extends thread, and then so we're extending the thread, and then our second requirement we're meeting is having the run method where we're just printing hello world. And then if we go back to the main method, we're doing 1.start, which invokes the run method and prints hello world on a separate thread. With that being said, that's all we had to cover in this video. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below or join our Discord server. Thank you.